we are now on our way from, well, we're halfway now from Tulsa to Oklahoma City and that. And it's it's not too long drive to Oklahoma City today, which isn't too bad for us all and that. But yeah, to talk about the rodeo from last night, what an incredible thing to see in that. Unfortunately, a couple of people were injured through the time, but otherwise... Should I stop there? Oh, never mind. My bad.
Straight through a stop sign.
And a red light.
Well, the red light was flashing, so I think
yeah,
that's
red
fine.
light was fine.
What was I saying? Yeah, the rodeo was absolutely incredible in that. I got part of a video from it last night and everything, but unfortunately, when you did decide to film and that, they'd either wait until they get the bull out with the cowboy on top of the bull and that, and then sometimes they only last about 10-15 seconds before they're off already. But yeah, the people that was injured, it was quite bad. One got his head stomped on, and I'm not sure about the other one. He was unconscious, wasn't he?
Yeah, unconscious.
But otherwise, that was pretty good. We met a couple of this couple out there, and they were quite interesting because the guy was telling us about Tulsa, what it was originally beforehand. It used to be one of the world's biggest oil sort of places now, and all the sort of billionaires and everything that sort of worked down in places like that. That just sounded. There's an incredible sort of sort of thing he was talking to us about and that. Yeah, as we're just now sort of showing you, this is what we're sort of driving down at the time being and that. And with the whole debates at the time being and that with Obama and stuff like that, how billionaires who sort of ran some of those oil rigs and whatever can manipulate a lot of the staff to go against the two members and that. And obviously at this point in time where we were, because it was quite a sort of simple sort of place where the rodeo was, you could sort of tell that some of them could be sort of just told, sort of, here you go, here's some money, vote for this guy. And because the guy was telling us about things like that, he was an interesting sort of bloke, and his wife as well, and that they were great sort of people in that. But the rodeo was good, and we went to the 13th Ward last night as well. What a thing that was. Talk about making you jump as much as you can, and well, I'd say Richard jumped more than anything, but me,
yeah,
I was laughing more than anything. But it was absolutely brilliant because it was just how they got into your face and they sort of come up to you and that, and when it's so smoky and you can't see anything, this guy with the chainsaw, oh what a thing, that was so funny, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The guy with the chainsaw was absolutely brilliant. What was the other ones? Now the old lady, there's an old lady in the line with a couple of other old sort of people, which to us, it's like taking your nan to a scary attraction where they just come up to you out of nowhere and make you jump as much as they can. And you sort of think for an old person, they'd probably have a heart attack if that sort of thing happens. But no, this old lady was hardcore. She'd go in there and all you could hear is her screaming and screaming all the way around it, and that was absolutely hilarious. But they, there's this one guy sort of dressed up like a mix between the Saw puppet and I'd say Chucky in a way. He kept going after this old lady because she was the one that was getting frightened so much by looking at him and that. He'd keep going after her and after her. And oh god, that was so funny. Because he just walked past me and just went, I love my job. It was absolutely brilliant. It was so funny in that. He was brilliant, that guy was. But the whole thing for the 13th Ward was absolutely incredible to sort of go. I wish England had things like that really, but we obviously don't celebrate. We celebrate Halloween obviously, but not as well as what the Americans do and that. And it's just outstanding really, especially for they sort of have a month of Halloween really, technically. But it was worth going to, and I'm glad we saw it. And like I say, now on our way to Oklahoma City to go to. Are we going to a zoo? I think we are, aren't we?
What's that?
Going to a zoo?
Yeah, I think that's what Matt wants to do.
Yeah.
Kidnap a penguin.
What about a new car?
Sorry?
What about a new car?
Oh, the new car, yes, because our old car that we had before this one, the air conditioner had broken. They swapped us with a new one, so we got a Dodge. And blimey, isn't this fast? It's got so much power to it, that is absolutely incredible. But the only problem is, though, half the time you've got to keep to the speed limits on the old Route 66. Well, you say that, but unfortunately, once again, Richard got pulled over for speeding a bit too fast. Well, you only get about an extra 5 miles over the speed limit, but still, they Still pulled him over. But this time this guy was quite decent. The police officer who pulled us over was quite decent, really. It wasn't as angry as what the other guy was for when Rich went through the stop sign. And it was
I hate
it was quite funny, really. But that was another Richard's moment, and for some reason he just gets the attention of getting pulled over by the police. Where me and Matt, we just have our chuckle brothers moments.
That's because you drive like grannies. That's all.
I don't fucking drive like a granny. I've done 90 through a 55 and I'll have.
But he says that.
Yeah, but we were asleep.
We were
so
asleep,
Oh,
so we have no
yeah,
idea.
yeah.
But yeah, so that's what's going on so far on that, and I'm sure I'll keep you posted with whatever we see or do later on.
Hang on, you lot wake up and I was still doing 90.
No, you weren't.
No, you
Yes,
won't.
I was.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
No, you
Oh,
weren't.
I'll do it again later then.
Well, Matt's going to show us if he's done 90 at some point, but we were both asleep, so we had no idea. From us, he could have been doing about 40.
More likely.
Anyway, we'll do another sort of filming a bit later on in that, which will just show you a bit more of the roads and everything that we're sort of going down at the time being, and the sights around us. That's the incredible sort of views when you go down Old Route 66 for everything. For me, it's a good feeling. I love the American sort of ways, the roads, the buildings, everything, how they do things is just what I love. And just to sort of drive on their roads and everything is absolutely incredible. But we're getting used to it, we're getting the hang of it now. So yeah, and we'll keep you posted later on. But for now, goodbye, good night, adios amigos.